Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about how mathematics helps us to change the world. In the presentation, we'll have the following outline. First, I'll talk about decoding the world. Then I'll talk about mathematics as the decoding language. Then I'll talk about modeling and prediction. Then I'll summarize the presentation. So let's just get started. The world is encoded with massive amounts of information. This information is actually put in a form that it must be found out, or it must be seeked out, or sought out, in order to fully understand what is within this information. And within this massive information is the key to how things work in this world we live in. This information is encoded and must be decoded to help us understand the details of what it is. And it is when we understand the details of this information that we have in the world, that is when we can actually use it to make our lives better in the long term. And mathematics as a language helps to make this decoding process very possible and also very easy. The coded information in the world can be easily decoded and expressed in mathematical terms. Mathematics is a universal language that can be readily understood across language barriers. This is because the principles of mathematics remain the same regardless of the kind of oral language one speaks. So the principles are the same whether you're in China, whether you're in Africa, whether you're in Europe or Australia, or wherever you are in the world, or regardless of the kind of language you speak. Mathematics is a common language that everybody speaks the same language. So mathematics can also help us relate the different aspects of nature, from weather formation, wind blowing, how the sun shines and all that. How these things relate together is something that mathematics can help us define. And these relationships give us as human beings a deeper insight into how things generally work in this world. It is when we understand the world that we live in that we can shape it to make it better. And when the world is better, our lives as human beings can also become better. The path to human advancement involves the modeling and prediction of the behaviors of various systems in the world. This modeling and prediction helps to direct our advancement as a human beings, towards a sustainable future. I mention sustainable here because our development should not compromise the ability of the future generation to also develop their own lives. And mathematics is a great tool used for modeling and prediction. And during prediction, we can predict the behaviors or the future behaviors of systems, how systems are expected to behave. These things can be done with the tools of mathematics. And mathematics also makes it possible for us to preview the future from the kind of understanding that we have of the present. And all the human advancement that we see in the world, from technology, from science, from engineering, actually have mathematics being the main language, and the bedrock of these developments. So in summary, the world we live in is filled with massive amounts of coded information, and within this code is the key to development. And mathematics helps us to decode this information that is available in the world and to relate the different aspects of nature. And these relationships between the different elements of nature give us a deeper insight into how things generally work in this world. Mathematics also help us to model and predict the behaviors of various systems within nature. And our ability to predict the behaviors of systems make it possible for us to preview the future from the understanding that we have of the present. And at this point, I'd like to thank you for making the time to watch my presentation. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.